Ted, he knocked up Rita.
So out of it how you and Grandma are so the same, but she's so hot and you're so not.
She's looking at someone behind the camera. So who was it?
The bloody Thompson. Sorry, Ted. Evidence is there.
It wasn't Bert, and you know it. A name. All I want.
Bern Gardner from Council. I got a message. You look so much like...
Rita? Yeah, I get that a lot.
Ted had no idea about half the things he loved.
Love and beauty, Mum. That's what it's all about.
Oh, poo, baby, you stink.
So what I have to do is connect one thing with the other thing, and then hopefully... Fuck me, Ted. Mum, look, look!
Oh, holy crap.
Shoes, dress, makeup. Oh, my God.
I have a meeting.
This is exactly like a miracle, only creepy and disturbing.
You're late. I'm not very good at late.
I humbly apologize.
You don't strike me as a humbly kind of a guy, Vern.
It's all in the way you say it.
And whether or not the person you're saying it to thinks you mean it, which in this case is not really.
Well, well, well. Thank you for meeting me here.
Why is that?
I used to meet Rita here.
Away from prying eyes.
It was quiet.
Did you do it on this bench?
Oh, the park was a lot different back then. This bench wasn't here.
Fair enough.
We used to go in the bushes over there sometimes. Of course, they've replanted since then.
Information overload right there, thanks, Vern.
Well, you asked.
Have you done the other thing I asked?
You are her.
So you keep saying.
Oh, but you are.
I'm not gonna fuck you in the bushes, Vern.
The first time I saw her, we just moved in next door, Aztec Road. No, I'd seen her, this amazing woman, but the first time she saw me, I was looking over the fence as she was hanging out the washing, and her robe, it had fallen open. I thought she hadn't noticed me, and then she looked me straight in the eye, and it seemed like the world had gone into slow motion before she closed it again. I sent my man round to the premises this morning. He did as he was asked for the fee agreed.
Good man.
Get rid of this wallpaper. Cheryl will choose something new.
Oh, we could just paint.
Nah, I like wallpaper, but you choose. And that should just about do it for now.
Okay, so we've got the rewiring, the plumbing, rip out the kitchen, take out the wall we talked about, make sure it's not load-bearing first, strip the wallpaper, Sheree to choose.
Pronto.
Pronto.
Should be sweet, eh?
That's gonna be mint.
Yeah, it'd be nice too. Having my boys do the business. Real family job, eh? Yeah, this should get you started.
Onto it.
I want receipts.
Dennis gave me a funny look when I asked him for a receipt. I just told him to make it out as a client consultation session. Hey, bro, is there an HN session?
Hey, do you think we should be doing this job?
Yeah, we got bugger all else on.
No, I mean, like, do you think we should be, like, us?
Well, let me put it to you like this. Do you want to be the one who says no to your old man?
Yeah, but heaps of the stuff, man, is way beyond anything we've ever done before. And do you know how to install a bog?
Oh, can't be that hard. You know, Zion Paraha stuck worms up his nose at school because Mike Jenkins told him it will make his cock bigger. Bro, he's a plumber now. Fuck, how hard can it be?
But if we screw this up, we're not just going to be pissing off some housewife we're never going to see again, man. It's going to be Wolf. And Sheree, and she's pretty scary too.
Yeah.
And then, when it comes time to paying us, he's going to rip us off. And Mum kind of said, after the whole Jethro thing, that Dad was like poison. Jethro said the same thing.
Yeah, since when did we listen to him?
Man, it's like Dad's gonna pull us into the Bahama Triangle, you know? We might never get out.
Okay. Gotta respect what Mrs. West says, but Bags, I'm not the one to tell him.
I thought you were at the other video hut.
I was, and now I'm here.
I know that. There was nobody there.
Yeah, it's shut.
I noticed.
Some guy from the council turned up, condemned the building, some structural bloody thing.
Pricks.
Still, on the upside, it was losing me money, and now it's not. And I don't have to buy my way out of the lease. Easy come, easy go.
Bloody bureaucrats, eh?
Always sticking their nose in where it's not wanted. It's a crime.
Is there something different about you?
No? How come you're looking for me?
You owe me money.
So?
So I'm forking out a shitload of cash on my house.
So?
So I've got Van and Munter around there ripping the guts out of it, and I need to pay for everything.
You employed Dumb and Dumber?
I'll do just fine. Come on, girl, time to pony up.
Well, there's 50 grand in the till. Why don't you help yourself?
Hilarious. I'll accept whatever you can manage as the first in a regular series of repayments. How's that? Oh, business is booming.
So, you finished fucking over Jethro, and now you're starting on me.
Don't you speak to me like that.
Oh, pardon me for speaking up while some bastard is robbing me.
That shit has nothing to do with you.
Just trying to figure out the new family order, Dad.
I forked out a shitload of money on you, and I intend to get it back. Is that simple enough for you?
Such a prick. And I don't care if he is our father.
Yeah, so? Have you been shopping all by yourself with no one forcing you?
If he thinks he can boss me around, he can think again.
Oh, better luck with that than Jethro. So, when did you learn how to accessorize?
What gives him the fucking right?
Nothing. Your shoes even match your outfit. What's his name?
What's whose name?
The guy you're dressing up for?
No guy, just me.
You all right?
I'm fucking furious, actually, but thanks for asking.
Mum, quick, it's another outfit. Isn't it amazing?
Hey, Van.
Is Dad around?
No, he's down at Nicky's.
Oh, okay.
He won't be long though if you want to wait.
Nah, that's cool. I'll just catch him later.
You can have a beer while you're waiting.
No, thanks though.
You want a joint?
Well, nah, I should just get going.
You want me to give him a message?
Yes, actually, yeah. Could you just tell him that me and Muntz have checked out all the tall guy stuff we've got lined up, and we're not totally sure that we're going to be able to do the house.
Okay. Wolf's not going to be happy.
No, well, you can tell him that we're not happy about it either, but, you know, a promise is a promise, and when you're tall, you don't get back on a promise.
You're a tool?
Well, yeah, a tall guy. You know, it's what we call ourselves for short.
I think I'd stick to the log version if I were you.
Yeah. But whatever. It doesn't change the promise thing, you know?
Didn't you also kind of promise Wolf that you'd do our house?
No, not in so many, like, words.
Well, he thinks you are.
Yeah, but he just thinks whenever he opens his big mouth, whatever he says is gonna happen. Look, this is the biggest job we've had. And what if we stuff it up?
Well, what if you don't?
Yeah, but if we do one thing wrong, then it's gonna be shit.
No, they won't.
Yes, there will.
Not if I get between you two. You three, if you include Munter. You guys will do an amazing job. And I'll have your back the whole way. Seriously, I'll deal with Wolf.
Yeah?
Totally. You're just gonna sit there and hold it? So tell your other clients they'll have to wait, okay? This is family.
Hi. Where's your brother?
He kind of had to leave town.
What was her name?
I need you to do something for me.
Really? Gosh.
Your tame building inspector. I need him to do an encore. Here's the address.
This isn't a trick I can perform on a daily basis, you know.
Vern, I am seriously worried here. The clowns they've got working on that place failed woodwork at intermediate.
I didn't know you had a social conscience.
Well, I don't like to brag about it.
And if I do this, what do I get in return?
That nice, warm feeling knowing you've done a good deed.
No. Not enough.
You're a hard man, Vern.
Yes, I am.
What have you got in mind?
You'll see.
I can think of 2 explanations, but one of them is pretty out there.
Far away.
It's a hormone thing. Because of the baby, she's suddenly developed a sense of taste.
What's the sensible one?
Well, that is the sensible one.
Oh, what's the other one then?
There's a guy involved. Exactly.
Oh my God.
What?
Rita used to have a dress kind of like this. I used to think, what's a bitch like her doing with a nice frock like this every time she wore it?
Oh my God, you know what this means, don't you?
Yeah, it's that thing where daughters start dressing like their mothers.
No.
Or in Loretta's case, the grandmother hands down to the granddaughter.
Daughters do not dress like their mothers.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
There are times when you dress like me.
No, I don't.
Do a bit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, there are times when you borrow
Mum, that doesn't happen, and that is not what's happening here.
So you think it's a hormone thing?
No, she has been possessed by the spirit of Grandma Rita. Oh. She's turned into Loretta.
Evening.
This place okay for you?
Well, what's wrong with the rusty nail? It's very... what's the word I'm looking for?
Nice.
Secluded.
I prefer discreet.
Seductive. So who did you tell them I am? Your niece?
I didn't tell them you were anyone. Why would they ask?
Did Rita bring you here?
God, no. This wasn't here back then. No, we found other places to make do.
Tell me,
I thought you were allergic to too much information.
where did she take you?
Well, if Ted was around, we just found our moments where and when we could. Well, when she could. I was always up for it.
I bet you were.
I was young. Young guys are always up for it.
Oh, so when does that change then?
When Ted was away, on business or inside as a result of business, it was easier. She had places to drink all over Auckland, places on the sly. The first time I ever tried dope, she was sitting in my lap out the back of some panel beaters in Simon Street.
Wasn't she worried about running into Ted or one of his mates?
I used to shit myself on a regular basis, but now Ted ran with a different crowd. Her friends turned out to be judges, not inmates.
Or city councillors?
Or they overdosed. Yeah. No, they all loved Rita. She was their wicked witch from the West with her toy boy in tow. Some mornings, I'd go straight from the bar to school. I'd get changed into my uniform in the back of her car. She liked that.
I can understand that.
Well, that's the allure of it, isn't it? Being with someone much younger.
You tell me.
It most certainly is. So, Loretta, what is it you want? That's not quite what I meant, but seeing as we're there...
A Draper for 2, thanks.
Certainly so.
Oh, this is a bit flashier than I'm used to. Oh, shit. Oh, I probably shouldn't say shit in a place like this, should I?
I'm sure they won't mind.
Fuck.
I suppose that's okay, as long as it's not too loud.
Holy fuck!
Oh, it's Cheryl's girl, isn't it? Oh, he's quite a bit older. Is he a relative?
Shit, no.
You choose.
Well, that's very trusting of you.
But as to what I want, it's for them to leave me alone to get on with things.
And them would be...
My so-called family. They see the world differently from me. And they don't see me the way I see me.
Rita had much the same problem.
I didn't think she had any problems.
Oh, yes, after she had your father, there was a lot of pressure on her to be the good stay-at-home mother. Her mother, well, your great-grandmother, she was the bitch to end all bitches. But Rita just rose above it, lived her life the way she wanted to. She had the same strength of will as you. The building inspector will call first thing in the morning.
I'm sorry, honey. I know you were looking forward to the Flash restaurant.
No, I fully understand why you might need to leave after seeing the man who took your virginity with the 18-year-old.
Only just 18?
Daughter of your best friend.
He does like them young.
As young as 14, so I find out.
I was a very mature 14-year-old.
It so makes sense. She's always had this thing for older guys.
You always said she was a lesbian.
Yeah, well, lesbians who are in denial about being lesbian often have a thing for older guys. Now the question remains.
Exactly.
What question?
How to tell Cheryl?
Babe, we're gonna need some more drinks while we work on this.
Munt, you're overreacting.
No, I'm not. You're doing it.
No way, man.
Well, I'm not doing it. I don't want to die.
Well, you're the one that said we should do this job in the first place.
Yeah, well, you're the one who came back all stoned and said we was doing it after you said no way were we doing it.
All I'm saying is that you should do the wiring because you'll be way better at it than me.
I've never done wiring before.
Yeah, but your brain is more electrical, right? And mine's more watery, so I should do the plumbing.
I'm shitloads better at plumbing than you are.
Yeah, well, then it's time I learnt, right?
You're only saying that because you know plumbing can't kill you.
Well, I don't know that, actually. That's one of the many things I don't know. Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, can we help?
Yeah, I'm from the council.
We need to be cool about this.
She's gonna go through the fucking
Which
roof.
is why we have to be cool.
Yeah, like ease her into it.
What? You are not gonna fucking believe this.
Vern,
It's happening like you wanted.
thank you.
You owe me another dinner.
I hope you don't expect me to cook.
Don't worry, I'll pay.
Somebody always does.
Yep, it's like he came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, it's like he wasn't here and then he appeared.
Yeah, bloody clipboard Nazis.
Pricks.
Yeah. So it's all fire then?
No way.
Yeah, but he's got all these consent issues for you to sort.
Then we keep working until we get them sorted.
Yep. Was that allowed?
I don't care, Van. I want to know what he's doing here in the first place.
Well, he was pretty clear on the whole stop work thing. Especially when it came to the wiring, eh?
And since no one here is actually qualified to do that shit, you know, maybe he's got a point.
All right. Then we get an electrician. Call Sparky.
What?
Well, he's an electrician, Van. That's why they call him Sparky.
Actually, he's called Sparky because when he was a little boy, he thought a train was talking to him.
I don't bloody care. Call him.
Dad, he's insane, man.
He's also a qualified electrician, and I have a house that needs rewiring, and you work for me. So call him. You would not believe the fucking bullshit that is going down.
I might.
This whole consent process they've got me going through.
Yeah, they're really picking on you.
Well, now I've got to pay through every pore.
Oh, that must suck. Well, I would help, but some bastard cleaned out the till last time he was here.
Okay, so where do you keep the cash now?
And what's that got to do with your compliance problems?
What do you know about that?
I guess you and I are having a run of bad luck when it comes to building inspectors.
Why would you do that to your own fucking family?
Because in this family, if you don't stick up for yourself, then sooner or later some bastard chokes the life out of you.
You shouldn't have done that.
You can't treat me the same way you treated my brother, just so you know.
Good call.
Hey, you think?
Oh, for sure. Real fire risk, this.
And is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Well, bad, obviously. Why would Wolf's house burning down be a good thing?
Well, no. It would.
Good common sense. Good call. Let's get busy.
Okay, it wasn't just me, eh? He seemed like normal.
Yeah, totally.
Nah.
Another meeting, eh?
Yep.
Off to see Vern.
Ooh, who's Vern?
Man old enough to be her father, and then some.
A man on the council who it makes sense to be nice to.
How nice.
Oh, God. In your own way, you're as bad as Dad.
Well, if that's the case, then I've...
I know the reason. It's because of me. Because I opened a door when I was with Milt, seeing past all the superficial stuff into the inner beauty in anyone, even if they're like really old and not in the same league. But I didn't realise that anyone could be you. It's like in all those films where every positive force has a dark side.
Wow, you really nailed it.
Loretta!
Give it up, Mum!
Well, it's either that or the possession thing.
Don't you know any other restaurants?
Well, I've got a house at Murawai if you feel this is too public.
That's pretty fucking subtle, Vern.
Just putting it out there.
When I want to roll around in the black sand, I'll let you know, okay?
No, not the black sand. It gets everywhere and it stings like hell. What are you so grumpy about?
Don't worry, it's not you.
If you're anything like Rita, when she went to war,
Believe me, I am.
then I pity your foe.
Is this usual for your family?
You start over there.
Not a bad space, this. Good location, plenty of foot traffic. What's you turning over a month?
How would I know?
Thought you might take an interest.
Can we get on with this?
All I'm saying is you could do a lot with a space like this.
You should let me pay half.
Thank you. Now, Rita always paid. Now it's my turn.
You didn't spring for the occasional ice cream out of your pocket money?
We sorted things out in other ways.
Is that what you're expecting now?
You're worth a lot more than a couple of dinners.
You've got that right.
She almost left Ted for me once. They'd had a huge row.
What happened?
You can't blame a boy for trying. I begged her to come away with me, and we ended up in this cabin, some artist she knew up in the Waitaks, for 2 glorious days before she went back to him. I didn't see her for ages after that. And then, after Wolf came along, she wouldn't entertain the idea of leaving. She was very loyal when it came to family.
So she kept you hanging on for years?
Well, like I said, she was very good at keeping me at arm's length.
Like I am?
Like you are.
For now?
Who's that?
It's me. Loretta?
Where have you been out till all hours?
Just with a friend.
Do I know this friend?
No, you don't.
You right there, boys?
Yeah, good, thanks, Sparky.
Sweet as Sparky.
Yeah. Good place, this, eh? Well, I mean, it will be, you know, once we're finished.
Yeah.
Come up real nice, I reckon.
He seems sane.
I know.
Nothing about trees or God or the flame.
I suppose it had to happen.
What?
I guess when you're mental for most of your life, at some stage there's nowhere left to go except, you know?
No.
Well, all the way back around the scene again.
Oh, she even walks like Rita.
You think?
It's like she's turning into the evil cow.
Huh, so I was right.
It's not going to end well.
It makes perfect sense. You know, sometimes spirits of bitter old people hang around looking for some like-minded soul to inhabit because they're not ready to leave the earth. It's true. Florida is filled with people like that. And on the upside, at least she has developed the fashion sense.
You bastard.
Everything tight? Yeah, everything on the inside. Let's run. Off you go. Good. Elbows in.
You took my stuff.
What stuff's that, love?
Don't you love me?
Carry on.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, you're insured, aren't you?
Yes, of course I'm insured.
Could be a way out of your problem.
Which problem's this?
The one where you owe me money. You claim your insurance. I hear they pay out real fast these days. And then you give me the money, part payment. Then I see what I can do about getting you back your DVDs.
Or I could claim the insurance and use the money to start up another business. Yeah, I'm over this DVD shit. There's no money in it.
There's my money in it.
Oh, well, you can keep the DVDs then. I can just see it now. You getting up early every weekend, flogging them off at the Avondale market.
Don't you be cheeky with me, girl.
Or what? You'll take away my toys? Oh, wait, you've already done that.
You need to learn some respect.
Respect. You. After the shit you've pulled on Jethro, the same shit you were trying on me, you cannot bully your way into this family.
I don't have to. I am this fucking family.
Right. Wolfgang West, the man. You have no idea, Dad. It's a good word, that. Dad. Who's your daddy? Actually, who is your father, Dad? I mean, we all know that Gary was a bastard, but what if I told you that Rita was banging Gary's dad way before Gary came along? Before you were born. In fact, significantly before you were born. What would you say to that?
Say, how the fuck would you know?
Keep my stuff, give it back, do what you want. I will pay you when I'm ready. Dad.
You know, I like plumbing, bro.
I thought fences were your favourite.
No, they are, man, but, you know, plumbing's cool. Because of the way it brings water into the house and takes the shit away from the house.
You know, I've never really thought about it like that.
What are you doing?
Thinking about plumbing? You want some?
Do you know what percentage of workplace accidents are because of drugs?
Not enough.
Hey, it's no laughing matter. I mean, you're endangering lives by smoking marijuana on a building site.
Oh, Sparky, are you seriously giving us a don't do drugs speech?
I, of all people, know that work and drugs do not mix.
Yeah, well, that's why we're not doing any work while we have our spliff.
Do you know how many times I've gone back to a job, stoned, and stuck my finger in a light socket just to see what it feels like?
I'm guessing more than once.
11.
Hey, guys.
Mrs. West,
Not yet, but thanks for the thought.
I was just talking to these guys about smoking on the job.
Really? Hand it over. Thought I'd come give you guys a hand and maybe do some stripping for you.
Go for it.
Cool.
Of wallpaper.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
So where do you want me to start?
I can start where you want, really. Yeah. It's all got to come off in the end, eh?
True.
Come on, don't you give me grief as well. I'm not in the bloody mood. Get in the car.
I have an appointment.
At the TAB, I know. Get in. I'll buy you a bloody drink.
Port.
Whatever you want.
Another bowler, 31.70. Gets the money here. Pallone got to the lead early. Tracked it in.
Backed any winners lately?
Just get to the bloody point, will you?
This affair that Mum had.
What about it?
The one that resulted in Gary.
I know what it bloody resulted in. Thank you very much.
What else do you know about it?
What do you care?
Do you know how long it went on for? What if it went on much longer than anyone thought?
I'd be the last to know, wouldn't I?
What if it was going on before I was born?
Who the fuck's giving you this idea?
It's not important.
It is to me.
Loretta. She says she knows, but she won't say how. So?
What does it matter? You're no bloody son of mine anyway. Thanks for the drink.
fuck's sake, Pascalle, I am not possessed by the spirit of my dead grandmother.
That's not your fault. I mean, you wouldn't have any say in the matter.
What did they do to you in America? Were you abducted by aliens?
I met someone who was.
Oh, you would have got on well.
Not really. She kept trying to show me the marks they left when they probed her. Look, there is nothing wrong with being inhabited by the spirit of a dead person. And it is much better than the alternative.
Which is what?
That you're deliberately trying to turn yourself into Grandma Rita. That would just be sick and ooky. Oh, wow. You were not kidding when you said it was empty.
Who the fuck are you?
Nikki,
Okay, let me rephrase that. What the fuck are you doing here?
which must make you Loretta. Pascalle.
Hi.
Don't talk to him. This is my store, so get the fuck out.
Well, I was under the impression you were the one getting the fuck out.
Wolf.
Yeah, your father led me to believe you were ditching the DVD business.
Right. Was this while you were helping him rip off my stock?
I know nothing about that.
Sure.
I'm looking for some place to open a nice little suburban bar, somewhere me and the boys can bring our friends.
This would be your boyfriend's?
And I like the look of this place.
Oh, pity it's mine.
You don't own it. I checked.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Since when does your family give a fuck about the law? Look, why don't I come back later?
Why don't you not?
Loretta, just so you know, I work with your father, so his 18-year-old daughter really doesn't scare me a whole lot. Hey. See you later.
So now you're not busy, you could maybe help me write my TV show.
What a prick. No, wait does he tell me what to do?
Yeah, he was a bit of a jerk, eh?
Not him, Dad.
Oh.
Look, can you go? I need to sort some shit.
Good idea. But not in a weird way, okay?
Go!
Hello?
Hi, Sparky, it's Loretta West.
Hey, Loretta, what's up?
They're not gonna go away, Sparky. They took all my stock, and now they're making all kinds of threats.
Shit.
Yeah, shit's about right.
Do I know these guys?
No, they're just some assholes who think they can bully the little girl out of her store.
So, what do you want me to do?
I can't fight them. They're too heavy for me. But if I can't have my store, I'm not gonna let them have it.
Nah.
Scorched earth policy, Sparky.
Yeah, I don't do that stuff anymore.
Oh, look, please, Sparky, for me, one more time.
No. I walked away from all that.
You were the best, Mr. 100%. You were a genius at burning stuff down.
Okay, well, that was the old me.
Please, Sparky. Just this once, I really need your help.
I need to talk to you.
I have to go out.
What do you know about Rita and Bert Thompson?
Only what you know.
Why have you been telling Wolf they had it on for years?
Can we talk about this later?
Why have you been saying I raised a bastard?
Grandpa, it's all in the past. Bert's dead, Grandma's dead. What's the point in getting worked up about it?
Do you have to go out?
Yeah, I do.
Can you stay with me?
No, I can't. Three nights in a row. Do you think the staff have figured out that I'm not your niece by now?
You actually care what the staff think?
No, of course not.
I love the fact they think I'm a god dining with the same beautiful young woman 3 nights in a row. Let their imaginations fill in the rest. So what's the game here, Loretta?
You tell me, Vern.
He didn't have to come out tonight. No more building inspections.
I wanted to.
Why?
I like you.
How?
How?
In what sense?
In what sense would you like me to like you?
You know the answer to that. Stop toying with me.
You were my grandmother's toy boy.
I don't want to talk about Rita anymore.
But we have to. Because whatever happens between you and me, it always comes back to Rita. When she told you she was pregnant, how did you feel?
Oh, I told you. I begged her to...
No, not with Gary. With Wolf.
Why, I asked if it was mine, of course.
And she said no?
She said no.
And you believed her?
Yes, I believed her.
Even though my grandmother was the best liar either of us will ever meet in our lives? You didn't ask for a paternity test?
Well, that wasn't as easy back then.
She just assured you, and you believed her.
Well, that's the way things worked back then. What the woman said was what went.
Yeah, particularly when the woman in question was Rita. Vern, you and I need to face the fact that you could very well be my grandfather.
And that could be a problem how?
The thing is, Vern, and I'm not lying here, I could go for you in a big way. But I don't do incest.
We only have the word of a natural-born liar there.
And I don't do Rita light. Every time you look at me, you see her, don't you?
I think you're more than holding your own.
Really? Who just kissed you, Vern? I don't come second. Ever. I'm sorry.
House is looking good. Well, it's looking like a disaster area, actually. What's the matter?
Family shit.
Sparky! You scared the shit out of me, man. Jesus Christ, man, what happened to you?
I tried to save them, but there was too many.
What? Oi. Hey. Did you do it?
Fuck off, Van.
Did you do it?
What are you doing here?
Good, Sparky, that's good.
Right. You. Tell them what you told me.
For Christ's sake.
You tell them about the video hut!
I did what you asked.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
I'll never trace it back. Electrical fault. It was a thing of beauty.
Look, Sparky, I don't know what you've done, but no way did I have any...
It was too beautiful, too big, too fast. I was lucky to get out alive, which is more than I can say for the others.
What others?
Holy shit.
It got too big, too quick. Spread next door. I couldn't stop it.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
I mean, I tried to save as many as I could, but the flames.
As many of who?
And then the sirens started coming, and I had no choice. But it was too late. They were gone anyway. So I ran, like the scum that I am, into the darkness.
Hold on a minute. What's next door to the video hut? I thought it was empty.
A new store opened there last week.
It's a pet shop. I noticed it when we went. Oh my God.
I could hear them screaming above the flames. The hamsters, the rabbits, little puppies, the fish boiled in the tanks. All gone. All gone.
You did do it.
You are evil.
What have you done?
What have I done? I stood up to Dad. That's what I did. That is all I did.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.